Hey, what's up? My name is Amanda and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, fall look for you guys, whatever you want to call it. If you guys have Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving with the family, if you're like me and you show up like this, it's perfect. Christmas, I mean, I'm literally wearing green eyeshadow and like a red lip. It's perfect. There's glitter in the inner corner. It's extra. I love it. If you like it too and you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. To start the video, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. I definitely want a dewy look for this, so I'm just going to be using that all over my face and just blending that in. I'm definitely more of a dewy finish girl. I don't really like matte foundations, but I do usually set my foundation with powder and then reapply highlight. So I don't know, I'm very indecisive apparently, but that's on. And then I'm going to be using my NARS foundation mixed with my Dior foundation. These are both amazing foundations on their own, but together they are so good. I can't use them individually anymore because together I love it. So I'm just gonna do probably 2 pumps of the Dior and then 3 of the NARS and then just mix them. I don't usually use all of that, but that just seems to be the best concoction for me. So just mix it in the back of my hand and then just dot it all over my face. Make sure you get the neck. And then once that's on, just blend it in with your brush. And I just take my concealer, obviously conceal the normal parts of your face that you would conceal, under your eyes, your forehead, down your nose, and your chin. And just blend that out, of course. So now I'm just taking my Chanel Tan Day Chanel cream bronzer. I love cream bronzers for just to add like color back into my face and also for like a contour. I don't know, I just always have done a cream bronzer. I think it's so much more natural and it just puts back warmth into your face without being so powdery. Like almost out because that's how amazing this is. I've had it for so long and it's just such a good bronzer. It is pricey, but I mean I've had it for probably longer than I should and I haven't run out of it yet, although I am close. So I'm just gonna set under my eyes. I am going to bake, but I'm strictly baking because I'm gonna then do my eyeshadow and I don't want any fallout. And if I do get fallout, all the powder that's under my eyes, I can then just like wipe it away and there's no trace of any fallout, which is perfect. So I'm just gonna take my RCMA No Color powder and just really pack that on underneath my eyes. Like that. So for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using my Melt Stack. It's the I think it's the Rust one if I'm correct. And then I am gonna dip into the Dare to Create 39A palette for some shades. I think one in particular, but we'll get there when we get there. So for my transition color, I'm gonna be taking the color Blur. It's not from the Rust palette. I think it's one of the individuals, but they're magnetic, so like I just kind of stuck it into this one. I'm gonna put that throughout my crease and above my crease just to act as a transition and to set the concealer that I had put on my eyes prior. And it's just, it's a great color. It's like a peachy skin tone color, and it's just, it's such a beautiful shade, especially if you're just using this color, but we're not. We're gonna go big today. So once you have the shade Blur very blended throughout the crease, all the way in the inner corner, all the way to the outer corner, you want to take the color Antique, which is from the Rust palette, of course, and then put that throughout your crease again, a little bit lower than Blur, but still really blow it out. I'm going to take my favorite color in the Rust palette, or stack I should say, and it's this color Rubbish. It is such a warm, like terracotta, pukey color, but it's beautiful and I absolutely love it. I actually wear that throughout my crease by itself, on my lid by itself. It's such a beautiful color. I can't even tell you how much I love this color. So I'm just going to take that throughout my crease also. Again, this is going to be such a blown out look. It doesn't need to be precise, and you want to take it from your inner corner all the way to your outer corner. And it's okay if you get it on your lid, because we're probably going to cut that. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but we're doing it together, so. Really blow this out. And what's good about these Melt Cosmetics stacks is the colors actually go like in order. So you have like your light color, your medium dark color, and then the darkest, which is, it's good because then you can kind of do that transition from light to dark, and it works. So I'm gonna then take the color Rust, and I'm taking this with a really small brush, kind of in the outer corner, into my crease, and into the inner corner. I'm just very lightly blending this. I'm actually being a lot more precise than I was with all the other colors. Because this color is so dark, I want to make sure I'm not taking it above my crease and above the color Blur. So I'm just taking the darkest color and I'm putting it through my crease, inner corner and outer corner, just like I had did with the previous colors. Except I'm keeping this color as low as I possibly can. And then I'm taking the color Rust again, that reddish brown, and putting that in my crease again. And then I'm taking the color Rubbish one more time and blending everything out. So I'm just going to take a packer brush with the paint pot, and I'm going to put it in the center of my lid. So with cut creases, you want to go obviously into your crease. You're going to cut the crease. Using a paint pot or concealer just makes it easier for the shadow that you're going to place on top to stand out and be as vibrant as possible. Which is why I said if you get any color on your lid, it's not a problem, because we're just going to clean it up doing this. Okay. So I think the color that I want to use from the Dare to Create palette is this beautiful green right here. I'm going to put that onto my lid with another packer brush, and let's hope for the best. This is where the powder comes in handy, because I am getting a little bit of fallout, but once I'm done I can just wipe that away and there'll be no like color residue on my skin, since I do my foundation first. I try to do my eyes first, but I I prefer doing my foundation first. I feel like when you do your eyeshadow, I feel like until it's done, it doesn't look good. And I know that sounds crazy, but I also feel like when I do my foundation first, I'm almost less likely to take my makeup off and restart because it doesn't look as bad. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm sure somebody agrees with me. So I'm just taking the color Rust and Raw again in the outer corner, and I'm just blending that into the color from the Dare to Create palette. So for my bottom lash line, I'm going to be taking the color Rubbish, and I'm really going to smoke out my bottom lash line. I really take, every single time I do eyeshadow, I really take my bottom lash line to a whole new level. I can't help it. I just really I smoke it out so much. And I'm just going to connect it to the outer corner. And then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and use the color Rust closer to my lash line. I'm not going to blend this one out as far as I did with the color Rubbish. I'm then just going to take my Bobbi Brown Long Wear Shadow Stick and just put that through my bottom and top waterline. So I did my mascara and my eyebrows off of camera, and now we're going to go back to the face and put some color because I am pale, very pale. So I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm going to be using the bronzer side because it's an ashier color, so it works as a contour. And I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, around my temples, my jawline. The sides of my forehead. And the sides of my nose. And then after I use this, I'm gonna actually take my MAC Give Me Sun. It's a very orange bronzer, but because of my eyeshadows and the colors that I had used, I definitely want warmth in my face versus a shadow, if that makes sense. And this bronzer is so good. It's my favorite. And it definitely gives you that very warm terracotta bronze color. And when I do really like dramatic eyeshadow, I kind of go really heavy with the bronzer just because I feel like you can. If that makes, I don't know if that even makes sense, but I do it. It's okay. And then I'm just gonna take my powder again and just clean up underneath. Definitely makes a difference really fast. So I'm literally gonna put that on and just dust it off right away. And you can tell that it already like cleaned it up. And then for highlight, I'm gonna kind of go, I wanna say I'm gonna go natural, but I really don't think it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Brilliant Strobe Light Powder and just kind of go on my cheekbones. I like this powder because it's extremely finely milled and it's more of a strobing powder than a highlighting powder. I feel like some highlighting powders are a little too like chunky or glittery. And you can tell this one is very finely milled, like I said, and it kind of just makes my face look wet versus powdery. I put that on my cheekbones, the arch of my eyebrows, the tip of my nose, down my nose a little bit, Cupid's bow, and my chin. So for my inner corner highlight, I'll usually just use the powder that I had used on my face, but it's the holidays and I want to use glitter. So we're going to take the Stila Magnificent Metals in the color Diamond Dust, and I'm just taking it on a pencil brush, and I'm going to put that in my inner corners. So for lips, I was going to do a nude lip, but I decided that I think I am going to do a bold eye and a bold lip. So I'm taking these two colors. This is the Kylie Cosmetics 22 lip liner, and then the Kat Von D Plath lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick in the fall time. It's like a rusty orange red. It's beautiful. I don't usually do it with this much eyeshadow, but whatever. Let's do it. I'm just gonna outline my lips a little bit. I do overdraw my lips. Oh well. Thank you for watching. If you like how this look came out, please give me a thumbs up. Everything about the holiday season, holiday makeup, holiday fashion, New York City, like the big tree, Christmas lights, everything like that to me is just so like warming, and I love it so much, and I want to do more like holiday videos for you guys, holiday makeup, holiday gift guides, holiday fashion. So if that's something that you are interested in, please let me know and I will gladly do it for you. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and we can be friends, we can be cool.